Imagine waking up to headlines that shake everything you thought you knew about the British royal family. Now, picture Prince William, once known for his discretion, stepping into the spotlight. He reveals secrets he's kept locked away. Is the fairy tale image we've held for so long just a smokescreen? When rumors about Meghan Markle's first pregnancy began, most of us chalked it up to tabloid gossip. The royal family's been the subject of wild stories for decades. But what if there's more to the story? What if the real scoop is far stranger than fiction? In his latest documentary, Prince William doesn't just break his silence. He appends years of mystery surrounding Archie Harrison's birth. He offers evidence that, if true, could rewrite royal history. And he does it all with a transparency that's uncharacteristic of royal tradition, pulling viewers into an emotional journey of family, loyalty, and truth. The Royal Code of Silence, broken the British monarchy, is known for its tight-lipped approach to controversy. Never complain, never explain has been the family mantra for generations. But in this documentary, we see a different side of Prince William. Why would he risk unsettling the institution he's bound to inherit? As the film opens, William confides about his frustration with the public misconceptions surrounding his family. He describes the pressure of watching stories spiral out of control, knowing he couldn't set the record straight until now. The candor is almost disarming, but he leaves one question hanging, pulling viewers in. What if you were never told the truth? The origins of a royal mystery. Rumors about Meghan Markle's pregnancy with Archie Harrison started almost as soon as the announcement was made. Media outlets speculated wildly, dissecting every gesture, outfit choice, and appearance. From body language experts to conspiracy theorists, everyone had an opinion. But what was happening behind the scenes? William recounts a scene that many close to the family might recognize. As he talks, he paints a vivid picture of palace hallways filled with whispers, a world of secrets where even the staff seemed in the dark. This isn't the kind of royal life the public imagines. It's more intense, more guarded. And while some of these suspicions might sound like pure fantasy, William's quiet tone suggests a truth that's yet to fully unravel. Evidence, allegations, and a shocking revelation with an even voice. William walks us through a timeline, dropping tantalizing clues without giving too much away at once. At one point, he introduces a key piece of evidence, a document, supposedly lost to the royal archives. Holding it up, he raises a brow and says, "I know you'll want to see this." It's a moment that invites viewers to lean forward, eyes glued to the screen. The full article would continue with the same approach, emphasizing emotional insight, historical context, and carefully weaving in Prince William's perspective. Each section would aim to raise new questions while dropping hints of further revelations, maintaining a sense of suspense. The article would conclude by urging readers to reflect on the complexities of family loyalty versus public duty and invite them to share their thoughts on whether some stories are ever meant to be told. For most of his life, William has been the epitome of a dutiful royal, balancing tradition with a modern approach, yet never crossing the line. But as he narrates, you can sense a point where things changed. He explains how he spent years watching the monarchy weather endless scandals, often wondering if transparency might actually protect, rather than weaken, the institution. According to William, the turning point came during a conversation with a close family member, though he carefully avoids revealing who. "We talked about legacy," he says, his voice soft but resolute. "And the realization hit me. Protecting the truth isn't betrayal. Sometimes, it's the ultimate loyalty." This realization drove him to compile his findings. The more he dug, the more contradictions he found in the official story of Archie's birth. From suspicious dates to conflicting statements from palace aides, the evidence began piling up. As he describes his discoveries, he takes viewers through his thoughts, allowing them to experience the moment he realized he couldn't keep quiet any longer. For the first time, William presents a document allegedly hidden away for years. As he unveils it on camera, the air practically crackles with tension. "I know how it sounds," he says, acknowledging that many will find this hard to believe. But the truth deserves a chance. William talks about a medical record that doesn't match the public story. He says it's evidence that could change what we think happened. It's a mystery that makes him wonder if things were different than we were told. William shares this information with caution and confidence. He doesn't point fingers, letting viewers decide for themselves. This makes us feel like we're part of the mystery too. He looks into the camera and asks a deep question. If you found a truth that could change everything, what would you do? It feels very personal. The documentary is more than just documents and timelines. It has unseen footage and unheard stories. William shares moments that show the family's struggles under constant scrutiny. He talks about a night when he and his wife, Kate, felt exhausted. They talked about the strain of being watched all the time. We're just trying to keep it together like any other family, he says. William's personal stories add an emotional depth to the documentary. It's not just about the evidence. It's about how these secrets affected him and his family. One key part of the documentary is the silence from Meghan and Harry. William talks about their decision not to participate. He wonders if they might also have secrets to share. He suggests that staying silent can be a powerful message. This adds complexity to the story. It makes us think about the royal family's secrets and how they might fit together. As the documentary ends, William talks about the reactions he expects. He knows it will be controversial, but he believes the truth is worth it, even if it's hard to accept. William's journey is about seeking truth in a world of secrets. He hopes his story will start important conversations. It's about family, loyalty, and the power of truth. The documentary ends with a question: what happens next? William hints at more to come. He encourages viewers to think about truth in their own lives. He ends by asking viewers to share their thoughts. This interactive element makes us think about our own stories and truths. What would you do? He asks, inviting us to reflect. This ending inspires and makes us think deeply. It challenges us to question our beliefs and truths. It's a call to action that could change us all. After the documentary, the world is buzzing with reactions. Social media is full of discussions and theories. News outlets speculate on the impact on the monarchy. Even those who supported the royals before are now questioning their beliefs. For many, this documentary is more than just a look into the royal family. It's a mirror for families everywhere. They see themselves in William's struggles with secrets and loyalty. William's courage to speak up starts a new conversation. It's about honesty and change, even in old institutions, reflecting on the legacy of truth. Prince William's choice has made waves in the media. It's changed how people see the monarchy and sparked talks about openness worldwide. Experts and public figures compare William's move to others who stood up for truth. For William, this journey is deeply personal. He talks about his goal in a follow-up interview. He wanted to change the way families handle truth and accountability. Transparency isn't about airing dirty laundry. It's about healing, he says. If we can be honest about our struggles and mistakes, we can move forward, stronger and more united. His words inspire people globally. They see his story as a call for change and reflection. William's message goes beyond royal titles, teaching us about courage and honesty. As the dust settles, William's story is clear. It's not just about royals. It's about the choice we all face between silence and truth. The article ends with a call to readers. What secrets do we keep for family loyalty, and at what cost? Prince William shows us that truth is hard but leads to healing and understanding. The legacy we leave is about courage, not perfection. So, what will you choose? Will you hide secrets or step into transparency? Share your thoughts and truths. Walking towards authenticity together can bring freedom. William's documentary has changed what it means to be royal today. It shows a monarchy with real struggles and a desire to grow. He challenges us to look beyond appearances and face our own stories. It's not the secrets we keep that define us, but the truths we tell. This article ends with a call to action. It leaves readers inspired and ready to talk. It's a piece that moves us, sparks conversations, and encourages us to seek truth. The global ripple effect, a new era of royal transparency? After the documentary, talks start worldwide about a more open royal family. In the UK, people wonder what this means for the monarchy's future. Could William's move start a new era of tradition and accountability? Experts and commentators think William's actions could inspire other institutions to be more open. In a world that values openness, this move is significant. It could be a big change for the monarchy, embracing truth over secrecy. William's documentary has sparked a lot of talk on social media. People are divided on what they think about his openness. Some praise his courage, seeing him as a leader who dares to be real in a world that often hides. They believe his actions are a big step towards making the monarchy more modern. This is important because today, people value being true to oneself more than following old traditions. But others are worried. They think being open could make the monarchy weaker. They see the monarchy's strength in being separate from everyday problems. William has changed that by bringing the royal family closer to us. William's documentary has started a big conversation that goes beyond the palace. It has touched hearts and minds all over the world. He's made us think about what it means to lead today with honesty, empathy, and facing hard truths. This documentary is like a mirror for us, making us think about our own families. William's story is not just about the royals. It's about the struggles we all face in our families. It makes us wonder if we should share our secrets or keep them hidden. It's a tough choice between protecting our loved ones and being true to ourselves. The documentary asks questions we can all relate to. How far are we willing to go for honesty? Are there secrets worth keeping? And what's the cost to ourselves and others? By sharing his story, William challenges us to think about these questions in our own lives. He reminds us that our legacies are built on integrity and courage, not just titles. In his final words, William asks a question that stays with us. What if we all lived in our truth? It's a deep question that goes beyond his story and touches our humanity. What would happen if we were as honest as William about our stories and struggles? This question makes us think about how truth can set us free. By facing our past and sharing our stories, we might find freedom that secrecy can't offer. The article encourages us to reflect on our own lives after watching the documentary. What secrets have we kept for loyalty, family harmony, or pride? And what would our lives be like if we were brave enough to share them? This call to action asks us to have meaningful conversations and share our own truths. The journey to being true to ourselves is hard but worth it. It can bring healing and change. William's story shows that being open can be powerful and empowering. By encouraging others to be transparent, he's not just changing the monarchy. He's inspiring us to redefine our own legacies. The article ends with a message that we all have the power to shape our stories. We can do this by being brave and stepping into the light. So, will you take that step?